morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Today I am going to the British Commercial Vehicle Museum in Leyland. On the way I'm going to catch up with a pal of mine, Roger Maximilian. We're going to go to his little local biker cafe called the Gasket on the way. Probably grab a coffee there first and then head to the Commercial Vehicle Museum, which I'm looking forward to. Intro, over and out, done. Bosh! A curious number plate on this little Mini Cooper. Now either the person driving it is called Dan, or he's a fanatic from the Pink Panther movies. Dedan, 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 Dedan. I just overtook the Mini Cooper with the number plate D3DAN, and it wasn't even a man called Dan. It was an older lady with white hair, not a Dan man with white hair, as I assumed. It just goes to show, you should never assume, because that just makes an ass out of you and me. Oh. So anyway, then leaves me to ponder, maybe the woman's name is Anne, and actually the number plate is still truthful, with her being really old. Maybe it was Dead Anne. Dead Anne, 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 who was also a Pink Panther fanatic. Who knows? Tune in to find the answer in another episode of Dickheads Guess Number Plates and Driver Names. With me, DJ Weasel Dick, bored, on my way for a little retirement day out. Look at that, what a beautiful view. So just off the M6 and now heading towards the Gasket to meet up with Roger Maximilian. And oh, gotta love a hill start. Oh, look at that. Oh, I must have my lucky pants on. Yeah, here we are.
What do you want to
Can I have a mocha?
Of course you can, yeah.
Sitting inside or out?
Out, yeah, please.
What are you doing with that bloody stick?
I'm videoing you. Can I give you some YouTube credits with my 2 subscribers?
My wife won't want any more people.
This is the problem with GoPros. You're forever changing the bloody batteries. And when you've got a media mod in, it's not straightforward because you've got a faff. And bikers hate faffing.
See, 3.5 hours you get out of a DJI. You just don't get the extra 1.7K video footage. But it doesn't really matter.
That's annoying, troops.
Oh my God. World class faffery.
Yeah. GoPro, send me some better batteries.
You should be so lucky. One of my favourites, traction engines. Oh yes. It's a shame none of these are actually steamed up, because under steam these things smell amazing. Coal, oil, steam, smells terrific. If I had the time and the money, I would probably ever go and play with one of these, and I would love to hold people up on the road doing 4 miles an hour. Yeah, because I'm a mean bastard, that would really, really appeal, if I'm honest. This big red vehicle is an ALE vehicle, which is Abnormal Load Engineering. And as you can see by the name on the front of it, this one was cunningly named Lord Bond of Barnoldswick, because it is an intruder. For those of a certain age, you're going to know exactly what I'm on about. For the youngsters, not so much. Look at that, what a beast of a machine. Love it. Abnormal Load Engineering, Stafford.
Forrest is losing his mind now because it's engineering. So he's totally lost his mind. He's all blurred. Blurred vision. Chrome and carburetors and oil.
So, Steve, tell us about all the scammels in the army when you were in the army.
Well, the scammel was the tank transporter truck when I was in the army. That's about all I know. But look this way if you want to, and I'll point out some components of an engine. Here it looks like a typical turbocharged unit. These are the pipes for the petrol, no doubt, and as it's turbo, I doubt if it's diesel.
So they're the pipes for the petrol on that diesel engine, are they?
Is that diesel? Are you sure?
Yes, it will be diesel engine because that will be the diesel pump.
Yeah, these are injectors. I know that, injectors. And this is the carburetor, or the equivalent of a carburetor.
No, it's a high pressure fuel oil pump. That's what it is.
This is a fan, and these are fan belts, and they've got to have them the correct tension. This is a rocker cover. So it's a Perkins, by the way. Do you know it's Perkins?
You're so full of shit. Now this one, we'd very often find it at the back of somebody's house because this is a gardener.
Is it?
Yeah. The giveaway is the fact that it's got a signage saying gardener written all over it.
Petrol and turbocharged. We don't want diesel or injectors. We want petrol and turbocharged.
Well, unfortunately, we're talking about trucks here, so...
Oh yeah, it's commercial vehicles, isn't it? The name sort of gives it away, doesn't it? Oh, look at these spigots.
Are we talking? Oh, so you're going to give us all your engineering terminology now, are you? Spigots.
Yeah. This looks like a fire engine from the back.
It is a fire engine, that's why. I tell you what, there's absolutely no flies.
Genius, there's no flies on
There's no flies on you. Steve, stick a helmet on. You know you want to.
I've got exceedingly large heads so that will fit. How's that look? Oh, this is more like it. A motorcycle. Come on, folks.
Do you know what you're on about when it talks about motorcycles?
Yes, no, very interesting this.
So what make is that one?
It is a post office bike.
So the post office used to make motorbikes now, is that what you're saying?
They did, yeah. And they used to post them places.
They used to post them. They used to post the motorbikes. Oh, Steve, you're so intelligent. You just know everything. Sometimes I wish I was you.
Oh, they're taking the battery off.
They've taken the battery off. You know where the battery's gone? The battery's gone to Lord Bond of Von Olswig to get his Ducati working again.
Oh look, that's a shark fin. No, it's not. It's a something end of an exhaust.
It's a something end of an exhaust. Honestly, the people on the internet are going to have they're going to have an absolute field day learning with Leachy. Learning with Leachy.
Yes, it's small, isn't it?
A Leyland Class F steam wagon.
What?
A Leyland Class F steam wagon. That's what that is. And then we have a Foden, which would not have been from round here. That would have been from Sandbach, because that's where E.R. Foden was based. Now,
Forrest, look at the brass crank handle on that. You notice that these are the older trucks with the letterboxes here.
they've got letterboxes on them.
Yeah, but they don't actually work.
What's the point of a letterbox that you can't put a letter in?
For letting the truck driver know that you're at some problem.
Oh, look at this.
It's got to be a Perkins.
It's a DAF.
180-75B.
And here we have a Leyland Beaver. This one was taken out in 1972 by Paul Bond and smashed into oblivion. Love it. And look at this. That is a lovely little scammel there. I wonder if it's got a toe. Snigger, snigger. I remember these. Used to love them at school. But they didn't have a strong smell that used to get all the lads giggling when they used to waft their Scampy Fries fingers under their mates' noses and say, guess what I've been up to? Lovely blue and yellow Michelin truck. Tremendous. Remember the Michelin Man? Reminds me of the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. Done with the British Commercial Vehicle Museum, and what a cracking little explore that was. Really enjoyed that. Some beautiful vehicles, superbly restored, really great condition, really quite nostalgic to be fair. So we're now off to go and find a thumbnail. So here I am, sat behind Roger Maximilian, famous YouTuber, famous to 169 subscribers. So, Steve then, in your wisdom as a famous YouTuber, how many subscribers do you need to consider yourself a YouTuber? Just 1,000, right? So you reckon 1,000. So you've only got about 830 to go then. 831 to go. Would you rather be known as a YouTuber or a content creator? You'd rather be referred to as a YouTuber rather than a content creator. Now we're answering all the important questions today. Right, so here we are. So Leach, he wanted a little thumbnail with the tank. Love it. There's a man sticking a bloody dog on the tank. I love that. That is tremendous. Maybe the dog is a bomb disposal dog and it's looking for bombs on the tank. That dog's going to do a shit on the tank. Is that what you reckon? The dog's just going to have a little shit on the tank. Love it. That'll make me laugh. That bloke does not realise that his dog is now going to be on the internet tonight while you and me are talking about it having a shit on the tank. Oh, I love it. You're getting here, Steve. Oh, well, you never met him before because he's got a massive head.
So what we tend to do is if someone is a 2XL or a 4XL, we'll measure them up. If it is a bigger than a 2XL, we'll then get a 2XL in, go up to the 4XL or 3XL medium.
Tremendous shot this is. Lovely guys in charge. Really good help. Great advice. Hello. And here we have shop mascot. Hello. Where are we going? Am I following you? Where are we going? Where are we going? So that was Think Bike Gear done. Bought myself a little can of wax chain lube, which will come in handy for the tour in a few weeks' time. It's a tiny can, but it's refillable from a big can, which just means I can save a load of space in my top box, because normally I'd take a 600 milliliter can of Worth lube, but now I'm moving over, it looks, to a Motorex product and a small can which will be plenty for 2 weeks worth of riding, and then I can refill it when I get back. So yeah, love that. Good little purchase. Bit of space saving in the old space saving in the top box on tour, so bargain.